Hello and welcome back to the Nexus Gaming Series Storm Division. I am the Crushinator, and tonight I am bringing you this excellent matchup between Anti-Clown Association and ReGen. We've got our 10 players in the lobby. Yes, we got there. We're going to our first map, which is Dragonshire. They're jumping right in. Take a look at the map bans very briefly. So we see Sky Temple, Garden of Terror taken out by Anti-Clown Association. Tomb of the Spider Queen and Alterac Pass have been removed by ReGen. Let's jump in and get to our first draft of the day. Going to Dragonshire, which is an often picked first map here. Someone told me long ago, sometime in the last year, that Dragonshire is a great map to take if you are second pick. He quoted statistics. I don't know if they were true. However, I believe it strongly to this day. And I believe that's why we see a lot of Dragonshires first when it comes to these maps. When it comes to these series. It seems like we're always going to Dragonshire for the first map. Zeratul, Zagara, removed by our two squads. Zeratul is, always something to worry about on Dragonshire. Especially at this level when people can play Zeratul. Very good roamer, very good at keeping vision around that triangle, harassing the off lane, and just being a big threat post level 16. We'll see what Anti-Clown Association wants to remove. It could be Hogger wanting to take away that sort of unkillable solo lane. A great camp take. We see a Blaze ban, a Sonya ban, a Stitches ban. Gonna take out the Junkrat. Junkrat removed by ReGen. Does that leave Stitches as first pick? Stitches has been winning games. I've been casting this week. I've been casting last week. Stitches is winning games. It's something to watch out for. See if Anti-Clown Association feels the same, if they feel they want to take it first. Dudabide's gonna bring the Rexar first thing here. First pick, Rexar, going over to Anti-Clown Association. Solid top lane. A little bit more counterable than our Hoggers, which have been banned. But just a strong opening pick. ReGen can form a response to it. We'll see what they want to prioritize here. We've got a Noob and Sylve that are up. They're going to go with the big global presence here. Splash and Altanian. Gonna bring the Brightwing and Dahaka, the two premier globals. Dahaka, there we go. I kept typing Anti-Clown Association and Player 4 Hero Field. That's not good. Anti-Clown Association, now with no globals to take. We'll see what they want to do in response to that. I feel like it's going to be a Noob Mouth. Oh, they're going Chromie Mouth. Okay. Valimar locking in the Malfurion here. Kelsier going to bring the Chromie, since that Junkrat not available. I feel like ReGen can probably take the Anubarak, but they won't have the Malfurion to pair with it. They will have Brightwing, which is pretty good as well. Anti-Clown Association, they've got the Chromie. Junkrat's already off the map here. I'm going to ban the Stitches. Are we looking at a Hanzo ban? There's a lot of bot lane anchors that are banned. Zagara can do it, Junkrat can do it, Chromie can do it. Hanzo's the last major one. Though you can't make it work with different setups. See if Anti-Clown Association are more worried about something like an Anubarak here. With their mid ban. Yeah, okay, they're going to take out the Anub. See if ReGen is going to go ahead and grab that Hanzo or not. I doubt it's going to be Chromie and Hanzo on the side of Anti-Clown Association. So they don't necessarily have to take it here if they're worried about it being taken away. But no Anubarak, no Stitches. We'll have to go into the vault of tanks here. Diablo is available. Mei is available. Even a Johanna can work out here. Going with the Muradin. Another global. ReGen gonna lock in the Falstad as well. And Aragonis bringing the Muradin. So Muradin, a good choice when you're alone a lot. Like, if you're going to have Brightwing, Dahaka, and Falstad, and the idea is that they're all split, Muradin is probably one of the better tanks at surviving with no one else around. So I think that's a solid pickup. Anti-Clown Association. Got the Rexar. They're going to go Tracer Johanna here. Caesar Salad bringing the Johanna, and they don't have the Zeratul. So Got Filth is going to be roaming with the Tracer. That could definitely pose some issues for Falstad. Flyest Raven going to have to be a little bit careful on those rotations here. Albatox in the last position. Big global time. It's going to have to be another hero that can probably take care of themselves to an extent. And it's going to be Sylvanas coming in as the last choice. Sylvanas, you know, has a get out of trouble button. That's pretty good. See if there's any switcheroos. Kelsier sticking with the Chromie. Looks like everyone's happy with their choices. Fantastic. Gotta keep an eye out. Sometimes they switch late. Alright. I think we're good. I think we're good. Alrighty. Getting into game number 1. Taking a broad look at the comps here. ReGen. Triple global with the Sylvanas and the Muradin. Definitely going to be looking to move around the map and create odd angles of pressure. Anti-Clown Association, they've got the Rexar, pretty survivable up there in the top lane. Good roam from Tracer and Malfurion. So we'll have to see if ACA can actually catch up to this push from ReGen, because if they do, they've got some good kill power. Let's get into it here. Alrighty. Loading on into game number 1. On the left in the blue, we have a time stop. But more importantly, we have Anti-Clown Association. Got Filth is on the... What are you on? Tracer. I couldn't recognize it. Kelsier's on the Chromie. Caesar Salad playing Johanna. Dude Abides is on the Rexar. And Valimar playing the Malfurion. On the right in the red, we have ReGen. Aragonis on the Muradin. Ultanian playing Dahaka. Albatox is on the Sylvanas. Flyest Raven on the Falstad. And Splash is on the Brightwing.
Fight well, heroes.
Checking in on our quests. We've got Dahaka going with the tissue regeneration, wanting to be a little more survivable come the late game. Other than that, we got the Muradin baseline quest. Oh, we've got Q quest. Q quest is going to be the choice here for Falstad. Going to be looking to stack those up and get that big negative armor, get that big burst damage. Help secure those kills. Root, Sleep coming out onto Aragonis, follow-up Misha charge. Oh, Muradin could be in trouble here. I think the jump might have been interrupted by the Root there. As Muradin goes down his first blood. Oh, Flyest Raven gets hit with the last Dragon's Breath as well. Does the rotations come out? 2 kills to start here. Traded out for a Misha Bear. Which Dude Abides happily resurrects in the top lane. And we've got a pause. Unfortunate. Let's go. Let's-a go. All right. Anti-Clown Association going to go ahead and rotate over to their siege camp. Albatox doing the same thing over on the right-hand side. There's that Chromie Vision on level 1. I believe 25 second? Yeah, Time Walker's Pursuit. 25 second cooldown. Going to be able to check that triangle just to make sure the rotations are safe. Kelsier down in the bottom lane, going to be solo most of the time here, as the roaming squad of Johanna, Malfurion, and Tracer is going to be moving around. Flyest Raven, going to be able to barrel roll out of that Condemn. Got Filth going right in there. Pulse Bomb not going to hit. Looked like it was sent just in the wrong direction there. May have blinked past where they thought they were going to end up. Flyest Raven just taking a couple hits there in the gate. Anti-Clown Association ahead right now. They've got the extra minion soak. That hero kill definitely adding up. It's about a half level ahead right now. Flyest Raven really getting as much damage as possible here into that Johanna, using the gate to avoid those sandblasts. The wave clear pressure is really, really good here, though. from Anti-Clown Association, keeping those siege minions firing on the wall. Wall almost already down here at the 2-minute 30 mark, and there it goes. Falstad having to come on through to try to help, or Splash having to come on through to try to help with this wave clear, as now the well has been taken out. Meanwhile, in the top lane, we've got some push here with the Bruiser camp. Ultanian and Albatox having to peel on out of there as Gotfilth was rotating up. So Dudabide's going to go ahead and try to clear that out. But the wall and well are down. Rexar trying to control the top space here. Tracer and Sylvanas battling it out there in the mid. Right now, Altanian's still pushing forward. Gonna get stunned there. Rexar can put out a little bit of damage. We've got the slow tunneling claws. Dudabides will back off. Gotfilth keeping an eye on the rotations there once again. Aragonus and Flyest Draven thinking about moving down to the bottom lane. Chromie just going to go ahead and check that out. Rexar's now control the top shrine. Flyest Draven going to have to stay in the area here. That minion wave. We'll see Gotfilth going to be interrupted. And there's the second interrupt. Tracer could be in a little bit of trouble here. Going in with the Pulse Bomb recall. Oh, Flyest Draven is low. Big slow coming in from Johanna, but the barrel roll is enough to get Flyest Draven on out of there. Checking in on the bottom lane here. Malfurion and Chromie versus Brightwing and Sylvanas. Two members from ACA are on the way. Splash is going to be rooted there after the Pixie Dust goes off, so no extra move speed is available, and Brightwing is going to go down. Albatox very low on the backside here. Tracer going in deep. Aragonus going to go down. Albatox going to go ahead and try to move away. The Dragon's Breath not in range. But the kill onto Murden is going to get some work done. Falstad globaling up to the top lane to help out Dahaka here. So far, Rexar staying alive. We've got ACA doing a camp steal on the bottom side. Rexar has not died yet. Only one Misha death so far this game. Tracer poking in on the edge there. But the spell armor is going to keep Albatox pretty healthy. Aragonus looking for the leap. Didn't quite get in range. Now Tracer moving up to the mid, looking for a gank onto Falstad. Flyest Draven does have the move to get out. Caesar Salad may have the channel here. Oh, not going to go for it. Not going to go for it. Rexar and Dahaka continue to battle up here in the top lane. Falstad trying to catch this soak in the mid, try to keep ReGen in the hunt for level 10 that Anti-Clown Association has just locked in. Chromie and Sylvanas in a short-range battle. Aragonus, almost hit the Stormbolt there onto Kelsier. But turning it around here is Anti-Clown Association. Albatox barely getting away, but there's the time loop. Dragon's Breath coming on through. You saw the CDR. Flyest Draven in trouble as well as Gotfilth is locked in. It's a double kill for Anti-Clown Association. Aragonus and Splash trying to get out, but Gotfilth, the gatekeeper, on the backside. Chromie trying to throw out the W, but Splash with the good avoidance. You're going to see the phase shift back in, though. Root is out in the sleep onto Brightwing. That's the trouble when you're trying to phase shift against a Malfurion. You end up kind of getting caught yourself a lot of the time, but you got to try. Got to try. Chromie looking for the bottom altar channel. We'll see if Caesar Salad can pick up our first dragon of the game here in the mid, and it looks like that's what it's going to be. Valimar in trouble here as the collapse from ReGen is good. Altanian, does not get the drag there. Kelsier with the self-timeout and then the time trap to secure the escape. Checking on our ults, everything looking pretty normal. We do have the isolation here from Dahaka. Blink heal for the Brightwing, and it is Wailing Arrow this time for his Sylvanas. No mind control has been chosen. Everything else looking pretty normal. Malfurion going with the Tranquility over the Twilight Dream here. Just wanting a little bit of extra healing. Albatox taking a full salvo there, but the gank squad is in and Chromie is down. Good commitment there by Albatox, staying in there and throwing that damage out, not being scared away. Dragon Knight actually heading up to the top lane, grabbing top well before heading on back to safety. Aragonis could be in trouble, but Flyest Raven does have the gust to help disengage Muradin.
That beast is not
Caesar Salad going to be popped on out of there. The drag is in for Multanian. But Iron Skin will allow Johanna to escape and actually turn around here. Oh, Dahaka's going to be put into the root. Pops the Essence to try to stay alive. Still a full health bar available to Dahaka. Aragonis on the flank. Oh, almost had the Stormbolt there onto Tracer, but got Filth with the blink to get on out. Aragonis does not have a jump just yet, but the phase shift from Brightwing is going to bring Muradin up to high health once again. Hot Filth discovering Muradin on this rotation. You see the Stormbolt before the Dwarf Toss over the wall. Meanwhile here, Albatox soloing the right side siege camp. See if there's any kind of invade. Here they come. Rexar is coming on in with the rest of Anti-Clown Association. Aragonis sees them coming, but with Misha on the point, there's no chance here for ReGen. Oh, they're going to move in with a nice Iron Skin. Albatox could be in trouble here. Dragon's Breath is not going to connect, and Albatox gets out with 30 health remaining. Sylvanas does survive. Camp is stolen here by Anti-Clown Association. Meanwhile, in the top lane, there is a bruiser push that's going to have to be dealt with. Stewed Abides heading on up to deal with that. Rest of Anti-Clown Association going to work on the bottom bruiser here. Falstad and Dahaka hanging out in the area. This could be trouble for Rexar. Flyest Raven going to move in with the Gust. There's Brightwing coming in as well. The Globals want this kill onto Rexar. Dude Abides is going to get the armor shredded, and there goes Rexar. Great rotation, great callouts there from ReGen. Flyest Raven and Splash going to go ahead and back out of there. Altanian going to back as well. It's Aragonis possibly caught on a rotation here. They've got to defend the bottom lane bruiser camp. Doesn't have any minion support, but it is going to tank a lot of these tower shots.
Avenge my husband.
Looks like Anti-Clown Association
Burn his power and destroy your enemies.
feeling the danger. Going to go ahead and back up. Oh, Falstad caught here. There's the barrel roll, and the root is in as well. Going to be a quick cleanse there by Brightwing. Valimar with the Tranquility trying to get out and will survive. Couple ults popped there. Checking in on the experience once again. Bit of a lead here for Anti-Clown Association. Mostly on the back of passive experience. Getting that early fort. It's definitely helping them out at this point in the game. About 1,000 ahead on minion experience as well, as Got Filth trying to harass Aragonis on the backside. There is the Unleash the Boars. Albatox with the Unstoppable does avoid the Condemn. A great gust there by Flyest Raven, but will it be enough? The Sticky Bomb from Tracer is going to secure the kill. Short-range Wailing Arrow. Splash going to be chased down as well, though. Albatox has the double Haunting Wave to get away. The Anti-Clown Association with another 2 kills puts them now a full level ahead on their level 16 tier. Rexar going to channel the bot lane. No one going to be able to go up to the top lane and grab the dragon just yet. Rexar is going to be on the long trot to do that. Aragonis just moving up, trying to harass a little bit here. Looks like Anti-Clown Association is going to claim this wall. Okay, they decided they're out of time. Falstad and Brightwing could join the fight at any moment. Altanian is discovered on the edge there by Dude Abides. Time Trap going to be popped. Didn't see where it was. But that's okay. Caesar Salad is going to see the rotation there. Dwarf Toss comes out, is going to land onto Malfurion, but Caesar Salad showing up there with the Iron Skin peel. Flyest Raven is going to walk in there, barrel roll onto the point. There's the Gust 2 in the corner, but Flyest Raven is getting very low on health. Great turnaround there from ReGen, finding the kill onto Chromie. Tracer going to fall as well. Caesar Salad a little bit behind on that falling sword. Trying to get into fort range for safety, but Caesar Salad could be in some trouble. Isolation is going to be popped. The fort going to fall. Nice Stormbolt aim there by Aragonis. Silence Arrow to secure the kill. It's a triple for ReGen. Wow, what a turnaround there. It looked like Caesar Salad had the Iron Skin reflex to move in and gather him up. But great job by Splash. coming in and healing up Flyest Raven, allowing Falstad to make that aggressive play. Now bot wall goes over to ReGen. Falstad looking to claim the dragon here as Dahaka did go up to the top shrine.
I tried to save this
And there it is. Dragon Knight goes over to ReGen. We'll see what they can do with it here. All going to start to be shredded, but ACA, 4 members on the defense for now as Misha is sent away. Johanna is up and coming on back to the team. Dragon already at half health here. Aragonis waiting on the edge, waiting to create an opportunity. Tracer going to be a hard one to find, though. Scott Filth continuing to move out there and just put a little bit of chip damage in. A little bit of chip damage. Voltanian coming on down from the top lane. Rexar still up there in the top lane, so this could be an opportunity. It's Dragon Knight shredded once again. Stormbolt not going to connect. Caesar Salad is actually going to be sent into the far back line here. Big stun coming out onto Altanian. The time loop is not going to connect, but the root is. You see the double loop is going to bring Dahaka on back. The gust in from Flyest Raven barely going to save Altanian. But Anti-Clown Association not done on the chase just yet. Aragonis was out of range of the Sandblast. Anti-Clown Association knows they've got the space and the time to do this. They're going to go ahead and steal this camp. Still moving as a crew. They're going to have to clear out this bottom lane. Looks like Kelsier wants to start up the bottom bruiser as the right side bruiser is claimed by ReGen. Spotted by the Time Walker's pursuit. Kelsier going to go ahead and back out here. Aragonis is hunting, but Kelsier, with some good map sense, good calls by the rest of the team, is going to move back to safety. And ReGen is going to take a crack at the bottom camp. Left side camp going to be worked on by ACA. Bottom camp claimed by ReGen. So we're going to get ourselves a strong push for red down here on the bottom side. ACA in position to go ahead and clear that out, so it looks like the wall will not be threatened. Mid-fort could be in some trouble, though, as the wave is cleared away and the rest of the crew is going to move on to this structure. We are pre-20 for both sides. Anti-Clown Association would love to reach out and catch them here before ReGen hits level 20. But they're not going to have time, and now they're going to have to wait. Both teams will hit level 20 basically at the same moment. Misha staying alive over on the right-hand side. Is the siege camp going to be taken? Level 20 is in for ReGen. It's about to be in for Anti-Clown Association.
Take hold of the shrine.
Just another minion or two, that'll do it. Level 20 is in for both teams. Both teams do have all of their keeps up. This bottom altar is going to be claimed by ACA. Aragonis with the invisible friends. Invisible on that rotation. Spotting everyone from ACA. Valimar doesn't even know. Kelsier doesn't even know. Oh, Aragonis is spotted! There's the time loop coming on out. Oh, what an unfortunate timing there. The Chromie time echo catches Aragonis sitting in that corner. Incredibly unlucky there for the ReGen tank. He was in a perfect scouting position, saw everything. But that little sand echo with a great snipe, the extra sensory snipe from Kelsier's Sand Echo. We're going to see Caesar Salad come on down here. Flyest Raven looking to fly on out of there, will do so. Looking to stop the mid-channel as Rexar was moving on down. Falstad chasing out here, but Dude abides, looking for the save. Oh, but here comes Tracer. Well, that wasn't Tracer. That was Valimar. Malfurion with the gank. A second kill for ACA. They're going to get themselves a dragon. They've got 45 seconds of another 5v4. Moving down to the bottom lane, spotting the remaining members. 30 seconds till Falstad's back up. Could definitely be in for the defense here. This keep will definitely be going down. Right now, Anti-Clown Association really wants another pick. Aragonis going to be pulled back in. It is going to be a double loop here. Another set of Dragon's Breaths. Muradin taking the full brunt, but is healing up like crazy right now. The Stone Form getting so much value here for Muradin. 8 seconds on Falstad. There's the Sleepy Root. The Heaven's Fury bolts, and there goes Brightwing. That's exactly the pick that Anti-Clown Association wanted. Dragon is still up for 30 seconds. Is going to start to hit the core, but Flyest Raven is here. Dragon is going to be shredded away here. Core shielding still stands. Heaven's Fury again, and Falstad is going to go be the next to fall. There's some more Heaven's Fury from Caesar Salad. Aragonis going to feel the Fury. Albatox with a giant silence, able to blink away, but the core shielding is about to fall here. A big splash onto the isolation here from Dahaka. Caesar Salad is just keeping everyone at bay, though. Core at 66%. Muradin is going to be the next to go down. And Anti-Clown Association with a tremendous late-game push after a couple of very, very, we'll call them very nice picks on the side of Anti-Clown Association. They're going to pick up game number 1. Very nicely done. Let's update the score. I do it? Did it. Fantastic. For some reason, I totally forgot what my macro buttons did for a moment there. Let's take a look at the scoreboard. Got filth on the Tracer. Wow. 61,000 on the damage there. Over on the side of ReGen, top siege, top hero damage for Albatox on the Sylvanas. Very cool. Very cool game number 1. Go ahead and take a look at the talents. That's what that button does. All right. God. You ever been streaming for like 5 years and you've got the macro mouse with all the buttons and you know what they do, and then you just look at them and you realize you don't know when you look at the buttons what they do. You have to look away and just use your thumb to figure out what the buttons do. I just had one of those. Taking a look at the talents here. That Heaven's Fury getting so much work done for Caesar Salad in that late game push. Really nicely done. Ultanian, we saw the big Contagion splash. Just couldn't quite get the job done there at the end. And the double loop from Kelsier. Really, really strong into the single cleanse setup on the side of ReGen. Make sure I updated the score properly. Looks like I did. Awesome. Well, while we wait for a next lobby, we're going to take a short break. When we come on back, it's going to be game number 2. Anti-Clown Association versus ReGen. Sit tight. Psych! Shortest break in history. We're here for game number 2. Anti-Clown Association versus ReGen. Right after I hit the break button, they sent me the lobby invite and both hit me with the R's. So we're here. Infernal Shrines for game number 2. I got my sip of water, which means we're all set. We're ready to go. If you're just joining us, Anti-Clown Association, taking game number 1 on Dragonshire, have chosen to send us to Infernal Shrines here for game number 2. So it will be ReGen with first pick this time. And I need some more water. That's what I need. Delicious. Delicious water. Junkrat once again hitting the ban board there for ReGen. Not interested in picking it up themselves, just want it removed. Same thing with Zeratul. No Zeratools allowed here by Anti-Clown Association. I imagine we'll see the Zagara ban from ACA. We'll see what ReGen wants to remove here from Infernal Shrines. Hogger was the choice last time from ACA in this position. Still very strong on Shrines. They're going to choose to remove Stukov, though. Stukov taken out by ReGen. Didn't make an appearance in the last game. Doesn't mean it won't make an appearance in this one. And there goes Zagara. No Zags allowed. Hopefully we get that patch next week. The post went up today. Not going to be a patch today. Doesn't mean there won't be a patch tomorrow, but I feel like more likely we're looking at next week for our big patch. They've said they're looking at some reworks. It's going to be exciting stuff. Exciting stuff. ReGen with the first pick. Ooh, and the first pick Vala here from Albatox. Kicking it old school. I think it still works. Vala has been started to be played more in like a double healer setup, which is, you know, it's valid. Vala still pumps out a ton of good auto attack damage, good sustain damage. And Infernal Shrines is a map where you can pretty easily go with that double healer setup. You want to move on to the point here and sustain. I think that was predicted here a little bit in this ACA double pick, going with the Ana, that negative 100 healing grenade. Pretty good against double healer. So a nice early pickup there from ACA, going to make ReGen think twice about going with something like an Uther Brightwing right here. They may do it anyway, but they'll think twice about it. Ooh, going with something a little different. Medivh going to be the choice from Flyest Raven, and Anubarak going over to Aragonas. You know what Biotic Grenade doesn't do anything against? Protected, by the way. I like that pivot there from ReGen. I don't know if that's what they were going with the whole time, but if it was a pivot against an Ana, I feel like it's a good one. Anti-Clown Association, thinking about the next ban here. Looking at the Medivh. They're going to take Sonya off the board to remove some of that big siege power. Excuse me, I've got water on the edge of my mouth. There we go. There we go. ReGen, they're looking at the Hogger, they're looking at the Ana here. They've got the Medivh comp, so they can definitely dive a backliner pretty easily. Do we remove the Mei just for portal control? Okay, I was thinking maybe you leave the Mephisto up just because you're going to be able to dive onto the Mephisto anyway. You can throw the Cocoon out when Mephisto blinks forward and Mephisto won't go back to the previous position. But Mephisto damage, I guess, scary enough that they want to remove it anyway. See what Anti-Clown Association is going to do instead here. It is going to be the Johanna once again for Caesar Salad, and Got Filth going with the Cassia. Cassia, pretty self-sufficient damage dealer. Johanna, able to get away from the Anubarak stuns, probably better than most tanks. Good self-sufficient setup. Kelsier sitting on that last pick, seeing if there's going to be any big Ana synergy. Or maybe we just get an Eye of Horus setup, you never know. Being able to just pin down those backliners. Splash going to lock in the Anduin as the healer option here for ReGen, and Ultanian going with the Malthael. Don't get to see a whole lot of Malthael. Excited to see what it's going to do with this Medivh setup, because often Malthael just needs a little bit of extra time to really go in and get basically a full ace against the enemy team, and Medivh can definitely help with that. Kelsier with a full look at the drafts is going to go with the Falstad. Big Falstad time coming out from Kelsier. Looks like Got Filth going to move over to the Falstad here. Kelsier going to take the Cassia. Everyone happy over on the right. Fantastic. Good to know, good to go. Alrighty. Interesting, interesting. You've got the Falstad for disengage on portals in. At least every once in a while you can do that. That's good. Cassia still good damage. Was nerfed, still good damage. I don't really know how to identify or evaluate Medivh comps, because I just so often see them with death balls with, like, Diablo. So they're going to have to let me know what they can do. Let's get into it. Let's do it. Game number 2 on the left in the blue. Anti-Clown Association. Kelsier is on the Cassia. Valimar playing the Ana. Got Filth is on Falstad. Caesar Salad playing the Joanna. And Dude Abides is on the Hogger. On the right and the red, we've got ReGen. Albatox is on the Vala. Ultanian bopping to the beat on the Malthael. Flyest Raven is on the Raven. Medivh. Aragonus playing the Anubarak. And here comes Splash on the Anduin. Vala going with that multi-shot quest, going for maximum spread damage here. Falstad on the Q quest. Cassia going with the charge strikes, wanting to get all up in the business and get those auto attacks rolling. See what the clash is going to be like here in the mid. Caesar Salad helping to clear that wave as quickly as possible. Going to see Anti-Clown Association break on out here. Cassia already helping to clear this bottom lane. Aragonus keeping things interesting though. 3 members from Anti-Clown Association are blocked from this transfer down to the bottom lane. Kelsier, staying safe, staying safe. Anti-Clown Association just going to stay in the mid. We'll just push mid a little bit here. Force a reaction out from ReGen. Aragonus looking for the burrow. Not going to land. Kelsier with a nice sidestep. As camps are coming online, we're going to see Anti-Clown Association try to start things up. Valimar and Caesar Salad. Not the quickest wave clear in the world, but it can be done. Falstad actually headed up to the top lane there, looking to help out Dude Abides. Bit of a power struggle there as Ultanian had to tap. Aragonus going to scout it out, but actually hit with the sleep dart there by Valimar. Nicely done. Falstad headed on back to base and is going to head out to clear that mid lane. Bottom camp was claimed by ReGen during all of that. Flyest Raven at 12 stacks on that baseline quest. 13 stacks. Ultanian wanting to step up to clear this wave, but Got Filth is there to make things a little bit difficult. Barrel rolls out of trouble. And another camp is going to go over to ReGen. Flyest Raven going to use that portal to get on out of there. Now 15 stacks. Got Filth in a little bit of trouble here. Has the barrel roll to escape Anubarak. I like Valimar just hitting the sleep darts here and there. Just a little take that. Coming on out from the Overwatch sniper. Dude Abides starting up the left side camp here for ACA. And we have an invade here. Aragonus looking to come on in. As Hogger spins away, Ultanian just gonna step up. The double root, the double stun is in, and Dude Abides. Valimar with the big time saves. Got Filth gonna move in and get the kill on Vala. Look at this. ACA steal their camp back. Medivh with the portal to try to get everyone out of there. Got Filth is on the chase. Wow. Unbelievable. I can't believe ACA took that back. Kelsier going to start the objective. We've got a Mortar Punisher up here in the top lane. 5 minions and counting. ReGen thinking about moving in. They want to clear away the Shaman camp. They did not actually get back to take their own Shaman camp there after the failed invade. They had to get right up onto this objective. Now ACA with the level 7s. Going to force out the defensive burrow charge from Anubarak. $18, $19, $20 minions down here for ACA. Right now, Johanna actually doing a little bit of double soaking versus Malthael. Interesting rotation there. As Hogger is rotated up to the objective. Hogger looking to bounce on the 4 points, has the Unstoppable. Not a lot of consistent damage that can be put out by Vala on that point as Hogger cleaning up. Going to catch 30 minions here for ACA. Caesar Salad going to join for the last 10. And this first objective is going to be going over to Anti-Clown Association. Malthael continuing to double soak here. Going to require Hogger to go deal with that. Man, my voice is acting funny right now. Need some more water. Goodness gracious me. Wall going to be taken out. Punisher still pretty healthy. We'll see if maybe ACA can get the well as well. Well is one auto attack away. There we go. Mortars land. Nubrak going in is going to find the double stun onto Kelsier. Cassia able to regain that armor and start to move back, though. And a pretty successful first push. Got the wall, you got the well. That's about all you can hope for with the early Punisher. Dude abides. Dancing a little with Altanian there. Has got Filth with the big combo. Ooh, Altanian able to get on out of there. Gonna tap and come on back. The top lane siege is still happening. Valimar hunting with that sleep dart. Medivh gonna portal on in here. This could be trouble for Ana. Valimar body blocked, and that's gonna be a kill for ReGen. Nicely done here. Dude abides in the bottom lane, gonna pick up the Khazra camp. There we saw the power of Medivh, able to just jump on top of the backline there at will. ACA, they've got their 10s. Aragonis not going to quite hit Johanna there. Got the ball lightning, mighty gust. It is Eye of Horus there from Ana. Looking for the long range saves, maybe the long range kill confirms. As Medivh comps are notorious for getting people out of there with basically no health. We've got the shockwave and the falling sword to round it out there. Level 10s for ReGen. We've got the Leyline Seal. Light Bomb, Cocoon, Last Rites, and Vala still considering, still thinking about the options there. Altanian could be in trouble. Sleep Dart does not land. Godfilth is putting on the damage, but no follow-through available. It is going to be Strafe. Strafe is the choice for Vala. Cassia mounted up here, trying to stay away as Splash looking to investigate. Medivh on 37 stacks on the baseline quest right now. Just wanting to catch a couple on rotation, lock in the 40 before the next big engagement. Medivh portal all set up and ready to possibly go in here. Falstad coming on up, or coming on down from the top lane to help clear away the camp pressure. Flyest Raven just waiting and ready to go. Waiting and ready to go. ACA looking to take their left side shaman camp again. We'll see if it's quite as exciting as the last one. Next shrine is coming up and available here. We have a frozen Punisher for our next objective. Malthael going to work on the back shaman camp here for ReGen, as Anti-Clown Association picks up their own. Falstad going to push the top lane a bit here. The top fort is in a little bit of peril. Maybe Godfilth can secure that as the next objective is coming on up. Objective started up right away here by ReGen. The shaman camp is taken. Falstad versus Malthael in that top lane. The rest of Anti-Clown Association are coming on in here, though. Kelsier going to move up. Flyest Raven, just 3 more stacks needed on that quest. Aragonis coming on in, but Hogger is set up on the bounce. Taken down to about half health there. Albatox trying to lock in and stop Hogger from spinning for free. Hogger is going a little bit off kilter here and has to stop. Level 13 is in for Anti-Clown Association, though. Pretty even on the minions here. We'll see what they can do with this talent tier advantage. Well, Godfilth looking for the gust is only going to stun Altanian. Eye of Horus comes on out from Ana. Valimar looking to get the big piercing heals. Leyline Seal comes on out onto 3. No follow-up damage, though. Very even on minions. ReGen a little bit ahead here. Only by 3 minions here, though. Ball Lightning comes on out onto 2. Anti-Clown Association is so close. Aragonis with the double stun there onto Dude Abides. There's the last right's going to secure the kill onto Hogger. 3 more minions each. Who is going to get it? Light Bomb is going to land there onto Caesar Salad. Flyest Raven able to get away with the portal. Kelsier desperately trying to get the last hits, but it's going to be ReGen taking the objective, and Cassia is going to be chased down and taken down. ReGen with a double kill, and they get the objective. Caesar Salad forced to back here. Not going to be able to jump the immortal. Jump the Punisher. ReGen going to get a good bit of push here as we're still 12 seconds out on Cassia. Punisher is going to wail away here. There goes the well. We're going to see ReGen go on a little bit of tour to camps here. Thinking they're not going to get a whole lot done here at this wall. Caesar Salad gets the bait over the wall. Going to move forward and clear out those minions so all towers fire at the objective. Nicely done. Midfort now under pressure here. Kelsier actually going to duck the charge. As Medivh getting everyone out of dodge there. John Kruger coming in with the Prime subscription. Thank you so much for your support. Enjoy your new emotes. Glad you're having a good time here. Could have an invade. Caesar Salad stepping up here. Flyest Raven sees them. Falstad's going to fly on down. ACA wants this camp. Aragonis looking to come in on the edge. Malthael is headed on back to the top lane. There's going to be no contest from ReGen. Nice aggressive move there from Anti-Clown Association. Working on the bottom camp as well. Albatox in the area. Medivh can port the rest of the team in should they choose. But it looks like Anubarak and Anduin going to head on over to the mid lane. And they'll be stuck clearing some camps for a little bit. Such is life. Such is life. Flyest Raven just doing a good job staying on top of everybody. Aragonis going in there looking for Dude Abides. Altanian going to get hit with the Shockwave. Big Protect coming on out from Medivh. Last Rites isn't going to be enough. No, the Eye of Horus and healing from Valimar keeps Hogger alive. Eye of Horus continuing to pop off here. Good saves coming in from Valimar. His Last Rites is down for 50 seconds. Malthael clearing out the bottom side here. Anti-Clown Association looking to set up their Shaman camp for the top lane. We've got the Arcane Punisher. Ready to get started soon enough. Nubrak is going to spot the rotation here. Kelsier doing a good job of sidestepping the Impale. A lot of beetles in the way, though. lot of beetles. Dude Abide's able to lock in that camp before Flyest Raven could orchestrate an invasion. Top fort could be in jeopardy, but mid fort is the target here for ReGen, so we're going to have a little bit of a fort trade for each team. Do have a Shaman camp pushing in the top lane here. ReGen's not done. They're going to try to force the backs on out here, but no backs are coming. Anti-Clown Association is just going to run it down the top lane. Until they don't. Forced out the backs there from ReGen. Good job of communicating, good job of keeping an eye on that minimap. Next Punisher coming on up here. Very even on experience if we take a look. Hero kills, late kill experience definitely going over to ReGen, but look at that mercenary experience and minion experience on the side of Anti-Clown Association. A couple of late game hero kills could rocket ACA into the lead here. Falstad continuing to soak the mid. Shrine is activated and will be touched by ReGen first. We're going to see Caesar Salad come on out with the Falling Sword first. Altanian on the edge could be in trouble here. Kelsier trying to catch up. Caesar Salad looking to slow them down. Eye of Horus comes on out, but Medivh has the save. Kelsier with the Surge of Light breaks out Dude Abides from the cocoon. We did see the Leyline Seal from Medivh as well, so a couple of big ults down on both sides. Godfilth continuing to pressure on the edge, has the barrel roll to get out. Kelsier pops the ball lightning, but it will be disconnected. Godfilth with the gust there, looking to catch one. Altanian sent into the corner there. There's the Last Rites, going to secure the kill onto Cassia. Dude Abides trying to spin away here, but there's the spin, the strafe from Albatox is going to secure the kill onto Hogger. ReGen with the double kill. They're going to get themselves another Punisher here in the top lane. Finishing that up real quick. Falstad doing a little bit of double soak, trying to keep ACA in the match in that way. Medivh looking to portal right on through here. Flyest Raven just wants to make sure that there's no free poke onto this objective as it finishes wailing away on the wall. Malthael has broken off to try to match Falstad on these rotations. See how much work this objective can get done. Wall just now starting to take damage in front of this keep. Caesar Salad looking to bait it over, but the side wall is down. That makes it a dangerous proposition. Root comes on out. The light bomb will not connect due to the iron skin from Caesar Salad. Aragona's going straight in anyway. Objective is down to half health here. As ACA, one is going to get hit with a time stop. Cassia able to move away there. Punisher dogpiling onto Johanna there, but the falling sword will save Caesar Salad. Kelsier gets broken out. There's a big shockwave from Hogger. Altanian could be in trouble here. Malthael is down. The ball lightning actually following right through the portal. Malthael going to buy back with that level 20 Talon. Cassia trying to move forward is going to be rooted. Johanna not letting the rest of them escape. Medivh has another portal to try to get out, but Anubarak is stunned for too long. Great second kill there. Makes it again a 5v4. Leyline, Seal, Medivh cheats coming on out. Kelsier on the edge trying to duel down Flyest Raven. Eye of Horus. Not going to be enough. Valimar in trouble here. Dove by Altanian. That's going to be Ana going down. The Medivh portal for the chase once again. Oh, this could be a cleanup crew. Dude abides, taken out in the corner. Got Filth with nowhere to go. Will go down as well. A quad kill. Well, more of a 4 for 2. Therefore, ReGen. Moving on to the keep. They've got 30 seconds without Cassia, about 40 seconds without Ana, and another 45 without Falstad or Hogger. They may be looking for core. Caesar Salad just needs to clear away these minions, and they're going to move up and give it a try. Albatox on the Vala, trying to lock in here. 30 seconds until everyone's back up. Cassia's up in 10. Core shielding is about to go down here. This isn't the cleanest call. 85% on the core. Here comes Cassia. Altanian. There's the Medivh cheats buying some time. 50% on the core. Light bomb coming out with the stun. Great delay there for ReGen. Allows Albatox to get that throughput. And ReGen going to even up this series 1-1. GG. Very nicely done. The Medivh comp is supreme here on Infernal Shrines. ReGen able to bring in the saves and counter the damage of Anti-Clown Association. Very nicely done. Taking a look at the damage there. Kelsier on the Cassia, top damage at 47,600 there for ACA. Over on the side of ReGen, once again, Albatox leading the way in both categories. 131k on the siege, 55,000 on the hero damage. Nicely done, nicely done. Take a quick look at the talent screen. Update the scoreboard, and we'll get ready for game number 3. Alrighty. See if there's anything there. What does a level 20 do? Deadeye. Increase Eye of Horus healing and damage by 4% for every hero hit. This bonus resets after all shots have been fired. Don't get to see Eye of Horus all that often. Very, very cool. Nicely done. Alrighty. Once again, we're going to go to a short break. Going to gulp down some water. And when we come on back, game number 3, Anti-Clown Association versus ReGen. Sit tight. Alrighty, welcome back. We're getting into game number 3 here of Anti-Clown Association versus ReGen. And for the first time in a long time, I get to say in Storm Division that we're going to Volskaya Foundry. Volskaya Foundry actually voted back in here for Storm Division Season 3 in favor of Braxis Holdout. Very, very interesting stuff. So we haven't had Volskaya and Storm for, gosh, 1.5 seasons now? It's been a while. It's been a long time. Excited to see if everyone remembers how to play the map, how they want to play the map. Because there was, before it went out of rotation, before it went out of ranked rotation, everyone was still trying to sort of figure out what the best way to play the map was. Do you ignore the first objective? Do you ignore the second objective? Do you take the first objective but go straight to the bottom lane? Do you take the first objective and then just go mid so that you can work on the fourth objective as a win condition? Like, there were a lot of different ways people were playing this map back at the end of Storm Division Season 1. So I'm interested to see what we end up doing here. Let's get into it. Volskaya Foundry for game number 3. Anti-Clown Association will be first to act. No Zeratools allowed. No Zeratools. Don't matter the map, don't matter the pick order. No Zeras allowed. And there goes Zagara. As per usual. Anti-Clown Association. It's been a high priority onto Hoggers, Junkrats. They don't want to see the Medivh. They said, you know what? We don't want that. Medivh did do some serious work there. Flyest Raven playing a great game number 2. And ReGen will remove that Junkrat. Alrighty. Do we see the global lock-in? Do we see a Sylvanas maybe? Early Stitches is always a possibility. What's going to be the choice? Anti-Clown Association has all of their healer options available as well. Could see a Stukov. What are they feeling? What are they thinking? Going with the Hogger. Dude abides. Hopping back on the Hogger train. ReGen with the option. They could do an Anubarak Malfurion rotation, Anubarak Sylvanas. Volskaya Foundry is a map where sometimes we've seen Zul'jin come on out as well. They're going to do the Stukov Anubarak on the side of ReGen. So able to pick that up again. Splash going with the Stukov. I'm interested if Anti-Clown Association goes with something like a Tychus Diablo here. And just goes full run it in. It would be... I feel like that'd be kind of tough to do into a Stukov. But it is a possibility. Okay, going with Malfurion Vala here. Got Filth gonna bring the Vala. Valimar is on the Malfurion. Interesting. Interesting stuff. So dissuading a possible Brightwing pick. We could see something like an Uther at a Caesar Salad here and just go for the very long fights between Uther and Malfurion. Be interesting to see. I feel like I've got the knowledge. I've got the big brain. ReGen banning out the Uther. Oh, sometimes I get it right, sometimes I get it wrong. That felt good. That felt pretty good. Anti-Clown Association, they're looking at the Stukov and Anubarak here. They're going to take away Li Ming as an option. This is a map where you get to see some Li Mings just because the points, the objective areas are outside of the minion range, and Li Ming just gets any kind of free angle that she wants. That is tough to deal with for a Malfurion. So, ReGen with the next 2 picks. We're going to see Albatox lock in the Chromie. Similar idea, slightly different execution from the Li Ming. And Altanian going with the Sonya. A little extra siege damage in there on the side of ReGen. ACA, no Uther available. They've run, you know, solo Malfurion in this series. We'll see if they're likely to do it again. Caesar Salad might just go straight back to that Johanna. Ooh. Muradin will be the choice here for Caesar Salad, and we've got a Blaze from Kelsier. So going with the double bruiser between Blaze and Hogger, solo heal Malf, solo backline Vala. It's a lot of beef. Side of ACA. Flyest Raven. Could see something like a Tychus. we could see a Malthael again from ReGen. We'll see what they want to do in this last spot. Okay, they're going to go with the Malthael. Looking to possibly just cleave down those big health frontliners. Alright, looks like Kelsier going over to the Hogger. Dude Abides will do the Blaze. Godfilth is still on the Vala. Alright, so Flyest Raven is going to stick with that Malthael with Albatox on the Chromie. Alright, cool. Cool. So we've got some big swinging comps here. Triple frontline on both sides. We've got Vala backline on one, Chromie backline on the other. It's going to be some big, powerful engages onto these points. This could be a high kill game, depending on the way they play it. Their comps are certainly set up to run into each other at full speed. Let's see how they do it. Alrighty. Game number 3. On the left in the blue, once again, is Anti-Clown Association. Valimar on the Malfurion, Kelsier playing Hogger, Godfilth is on the Vala, Dude Abides playing the Blaze, and Caesar Salad is on the Muradin. On the right in the red, we have ReGen, Splash playing the Stukov, Aragonis on the Anubarak, Albatox is playing Chromie, Flyest Raven on that Malthael, and Altanian is on the Sonya.
Commence combat operations.
Here we go, game number 3, series tied. Teams looking to get onto match point here with a win on Volskaya Foundry. Waves are looking to connect here in the mid, taking a look at the talents. Chromie going with that Q quest, which will be a little bit easier to complete on these long objective points that are far away from the minion wave. Albatox going to be able to throw in as much sand as possible and probably hit a target on most every cast when it comes to the objective. Vala back to the W build there on the side of ACA this time. Those are your questing talents. Magster, hello, how you doing? Welcome to the show. Blaze and Sonya in the bottom lane here. Hogger going to solo the camp on the left-hand side. Malthael soloing the camp on the right-hand side. This is the advantage of this double bruiser setup. You're able to send just one person on over there and not have to worry about taking like a gray main or something to do it. Valimar just going to stop in with a little heal. There you go. There you go, have a little heal. Blaze and Sonya continuing to wail away at each other down here on the bottom side. Caesar Salad was thinking about helping out. Dude Abides did go with the Endurance Stim Pack on 1, so that will help out in these 1v1s versus Sonya. Godfilth has the vault to get away from the burrow charge. Caesar Salad on the flank here. Looking to get the stun onto a Nubarak, but the Stormbolt is going to connect onto a Beetle instead. Solo laners have advanced to the mid lane. Looking to get in range for a possible battle over this heal camp. Caesar Salad keeping an eye on the area, going to jump in, look for Albatox here, but Chromie able to sidestep the Stormbolt once again. 16 stacks for Chromie on that 40 stack quest here at the 2-minute 30 mark. Solo laners have been relegated back to their solo lane. Get back down there. Hogger and Malthael doing their gerbs. Grabbing these siege camps and preparing to send them along with the objective. Muradin taking a very aggressive line here over on the right-hand side. Not actually able to scout all that much from there. Going to rely on the vision from the rest of the team. But maybe looking to jump in on the back line and surprise Chromie. Altanian going on in there. Going to force Valimar to back off. Here comes Caesar Salad. Going to walk in there and say, hey, howdy. Able to jump on over the silence zone of Stukov. Heal camp is not leashed just yet. Good split from ACA. Kelsier able to get on back to the team. Excuse me. Aragonis goes in. Godfilth grabs the camp and immediately puts it down there. Stukov's silence is having a big effect. Uh-oh, Splash going the wrong direction. Will Fall has first blood. Voice crack there. Goodness gracious. Voice box is not having it today. Big stun on the wall, root follow-up as well. Sleep onto Albatox. Chromie able to get away. Aragonis not going to be so lucky though. Good body block there from Murden. Second kill for ACA, and they're going to start to channel this objective. Albatox just looking to clear this lane from safety. But not really able to step up and get those Sandblast stacks that Albatox was hoping to get. Nubarak is on the way though, and only 50% channel on this objective. Caesar Salad gonna walk on in there, get a stack and be on their way. Caesar Salad in some trouble, able to jump away after getting out of the silence zone. Hogger spinning on the point, trying to just prevent anyone from going on in there. 94, 95%, but it looks like ReGen able to hold space on the point. Jet Propulsion is in. Flyest Raven in some trouble there. Good knockback. Hogger is spinning right over Flyest Raven. Malthiel looking to warp on through. Actually finding the kill onto Muradin, but there's Dude Abides with a great Jet Propulsion. Goes down for the trouble, though. Anubarak and Malthiel fall in favor of Blaze and Muradin. So going for the 3v3. Anti-Clown Association able to hold the point and pick up this first objective. Now Furion and Vala gonna load themselves in while Hogger continues the side soak. Anti-Clown Association about to have their level 10s as well. They are just gonna go straight for the mid lane here. The wall was already damaged, but they're just looking for looking for an advantage on that Protector 4. Murden Pierce is now online. As you saw just there. Actually are they gonna get the top wall and the well on top of this? Aragonis is gonna be seen there, I believe. I don't know how Aragonis got seen, actually. I was thinking, is there a Chromie time trap? But no, Chromie's on the side of ReGen there. Checking it out. Yeah, wall and well. So mid fort goes down, top wall and well goes down. That is a ton of work done by that first objective there. On the side of ACA. Bottom wall going to go down as well. Oh my goodness. Great siege work coming in from ACA there. There's the spear. Godfilth is going to be looped on back. Chromie dishing out the damage there. Altanian could be in some trouble. Going to try to spin on through. Strafe from Godfilth will be swiped away there by Splash. Good disengage coming on out from ReGen. Kelsey are going to work on the back turret camp here. Murden on the chase for Flyest Raven. Dude Abides not going to hit the Jet Propulsion. Oh, this could be trouble. This could be trouble. Last Rites is available. There it is, but Dude Abides staying nice and healthy. Valimar with the big heals. Cocoon comes on out onto Muradin. Can there be a follow-up kill? Jet Propulsion. Oh, Caesar Salad. Oh no, Caesar Salad jumps in. Looking to turn it around. Flyest Raven able to warp on through. Albatox is now complete with that Sandblast quest, and we'll have 2 Echoes out on the battlefield. Meanwhile, though, Kelsier and Godfilth were thinking about trying to steal this. They throw out the Horde. They're going to get it. Kelsier drops one and takes the other. A sneaky switcheroo there. Kelsier with the stun. Still has the Unstoppable to get on out of there. Cool angle there going up to the mid lane. I love that use of trait to go in and steal that asset away from ReGen. ACA currently a full level ahead here. You see those mercenary captures and hero kills are definitely helping them out. As the heal camp will be the next prize here for Anti-Clown Association. Caesar Salad going right in there. Totally just 1v4ing. Dude Abides trying to turn it around. Caesar Salad, oh, not able to jump into the bunker. And the Last Rite secures the kill. Possible miscommunication there. Caesar Salad fully committed to moving in on that camp. Dude abides is going to get the stun onto 4, but the full body block will be the death of Blaze. 2 kills for ReGen just as control point B is about to unlock. Pushing the top lane, aided by the right side camp. Sonya locked into the wall is going to be shredding down these towers. Godfilth and Valimar, gotta be careful here. Fort could be in trouble. Voltanian going right in there is going to start to take a couple shots, going on down to half health before being healed up by Splash. Kelsier wanting to move in there, get the body block. Look at that. Anubarak taken down. What a flank from Hogger. ACA. Turn it around. Caesar Salad going to start to channel the point and hand it off to Valimar. Dude abides. Put a little bit of pressure there onto Ultanian. The jet propulsion not going to land. There's actually 3 members here. This could be trouble. Great body block. Look at that. Going to force out the bunker. Both are going to get in there and try to get away. Caesar Salad moving up to the mid. Dude abides is going to be sent on back. But Blaze lives. Caesar Salad, oh no, could be in trouble. Pops the Avatar, is going to weather the storm of the last rites. Meanwhile, how you doing, Valimar? You good? Oh no. Could be a fight. Voltanian moving on up there. The Wrath of the Berserker is popped. Voltanian trying to get in range with that extra movement speed. Caesar Salad ducks back on. We could have ourselves a mech, and there it is. Anti-Clown Association. Gonna put 2 in as well. Again, Vala and Malfurion gonna be the choices. Gonna make short work of this top fort. Caesar Salad gonna jump on out of there. We'll see where else they want to go. Oh, Kelsier in trouble on the edge. Has the Shockwave Hog Wild. Ooh. Nice job by Kelsier there. Going straight down to the bottom lane with this objective, looking to soften up the wall here and help with point C. With the amount of health left on this Protector, we'll almost certainly be doing that. They might get the entire fort here. Flyest Raven, oh my goodness, taking some big hits. Big slow coming on out from Dude Abides, but Flyest Raven going to be okay. Kelsier does not have the Shockwave. Caesar Salad does have the Stormbolt there. Follow-up from the Protector. Vala going to get on out of there. Malfurion out as well. We're going to get a full team fight. Godfilth with the strafe. Wants to get the final hit onto Stukov. Splash is going to go down. Great job of getting out of that Protector and getting that team fight rolling. Expiring here in just a couple seconds, but going to get one more smash onto the wall. Anti-Clown Association rolling strong here on Volskaya Foundry. Flyest Raven able to warp on through. Chromie does some damage. Flyest Raven, oh my goodness, Malthiel's so low. The last auto attack from Vala is going to lock up that kill, and a staggered death means that this push is going to continue. Shockwave lands onto Chromie. There it is, the long toss. Oh! Albatox gets away. This could be keep, though. Caesar Salad went all the way in there. Malfurion put in the cocoon. Burden going to go down there to the time loop. Dude Abides is fully committing in there. I don't know if Blaze gets out of here. Trying to walk on out. Jet propulsion, but the slow from the reactive ballista spores is too much. Keep taking down to half. But 2 kills on the defense there for ReGen. Team's going to back up. Oh no, Hogger may have spun into the wrong area. Okay. Not going to chase the Hogger. Flyest Raven sees Hogger up there. Malthiel a little better at chasing. Let's take a look here. The rest of ReGen is stealing this camp, by the way. They go ahead and do that. But the Hog Wild from Kelsier. Gonna get Hogger on out safe. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's the dodge. Oh, stays out of auto attack range. The Hogger on the wild ride. Meanwhile, though, the rest of ReGen actually playing the video game up down here in the bottom lane. Take out the wall, take out the well. We'll see what they can do with this tower. Caesar Salad going on in there. The rest of the crew looking to move on in. Hot Filth and Valimar on the rotation. Kelsier trying to get in range here. Blaze a little bit behind, but they do save their fort. Keep taking a little bit of damage from this catapult. Going to be cleaned up there by the wave. We're going to see a counter turret steal by ACA. Nicely done. Uh-oh, Aragonus could be pinched here. Caesar Salad going on out, looking for the kill onto Flyest Raven. The Unstoppable is enough. I don't think the Stormbolt hit, but if it had, it would have done nothing. The Stormbolt! It does nothing! When you're unstoppable.
A new terminal will be ready shortly.
Flyest Raven looking to move across. Dudabide's just going to hit that jet propulsion and get on out of dodge. Kelsier able to cap the camp before Flyest Raven can get onto the point. Another self-unstoppable comes on out. Caesar Salad going to get the follow-up stun here. Dudabides with the jet propulsion. Vala is put into the cocoon. Caesar Salad with the avatar. It's not going to be enough. Look at the stuns, though. Malthael is going down. So many silenced. There goes Sonya. There goes Anubarak. Splash with the swipes to try to get away here. Oh, Dalmatox with big damage onto Valimar. Can Splash get on out? Dudabides looking to turn it around. Oh, Stukov wanting to trade out with Malfurion, but will not do it. 4 for 1 kills on the side of ACA, and the next objective is online. We'll see if they send anyone on down. Looks like they've got a siege camp push in the top lane that they want to push on in, possibly get this top keep. Got about 25 seconds if they want to get that done. Filth trying to lock on, but Albatox doing a great job of just clearing those minions away, making pushing in very difficult. Those extra piercing sands echoes really doing a good job for Albatox, and ACA is going to have to back off. Meanwhile, though, the catapults, couple more shots. 2. Chromie gets the takedown. Bottom keep is in big trouble, though. Kelsier standing on the point. ReGen does not have their 20s yet. They do not have their 20s. They're trying to split into all 3 lanes as best as they can. But ACA almost certainly going to be picking up yet another protector. Bottom keep is basically a sneeze away from dead anyway. Kelsier having a good time down here in the bottom lane. Burden keeping an eye on the mid there. We're going to see the heal camp picked up by ReGen. We are going to see a turret steal here for ACA, as the protector is once again secured by Anti-Clown Association. Hogger going to go ahead and bring it on up. Bottom keep is already down. We're not quite at the point of the game yet where the protector just goes and wins the video game alone. But we're close. Unstoppable there. A lot of damage out onto Flyest Raven, though. Malthael low, going in once again. Oh, the Hog Wild, and Malthael goes down. Looking to get some extra poke in, but falls. Sonya could be in trouble. Altanian pops the armor, looking to turn it around. There's Caesar Salad going to get hit with the time loop. Dudabides will not connect with the jet propulsion. And this is where it gets dangerous. The protector can be a liability in these chase fights. Vala and Malfurion may need to get out of there. Though Muradin, Blaze, and Hogger are all very, very hardy and self-reliant characters, so we'll see how long Vala and Malfurion can remain in this protector. It's taking a lot of damage here, gonna have to get out of fort range. The explosion pushes back Flyest Raven, who did buy their way back onto the battlefield. Bunker has been used. Caesar Salad trying to turn it around there. The long toss should be enough to get Muradin out. Altanian still on the chase here. Dudabide's going to get the dismount jet propulsion. Aragonus thinking about continuing to go in. Caesar Salad follow-up stun. Oh, this could be big trouble. Sonya taking damage. The Death Siphon. The Siphon from Got Filth. Sonya is down. Silence out onto Aragonus. Able to burrow away from the Malfurion. But Splash in some serious trouble. Hogger trying to catch up here. Can't get the stun. There's the Cocoon coming out onto Hogger. Splash is trying to get away from Caesar Salad, getting the extra heals. But almost certainly going to go down now that Hogger is in. Stukov going to fall. Malthael goes down on the chase as well. And this could be game number 3. There's catapults on the core. Albatox is trying to clear them away. But with 3 members down, Anti-Clown Association is going to move in and pick up this victory here in game number 3. Still 6 structures remaining. A very well played Volskaya Foundry. GG. Nicely done, nicely played. Anti-Clown Association strikes back on Volskaya and picks up the second win of the series. Got filth on the Vala. A lot of that siege comes from the Protector, but it all counts in the end. 228k coming on in there. A very nice 69, 196 palindromic damage onto heroes. Over on the side of ReGen, Chromie doing similar things. Very high siege, 137, very high hero damage. 72,000 there, getting a lot of value out of that level 18 Pierce talent for clearing waves and for just getting through that heavy front line. Take a quick look at the talents, update that there scoreboard, and get prepared for game 4. Taking a look here. Saw Valimar did go for the Twilight Dream there. Really good job of locking down those kills in those late fights. What's level 20 Shockwave do? Power Spike. Hitting heroes with Shockwave reduces their armor by 15 for 4 seconds and grants 20 Rage. Rage's cooldown reduction affects Shockwave's cooldown. Sounds fun. Very cool. Very nicely done. Alrighty. Game 3 is in the books. We're going to be going to Game 4 after a short break. We will be back soon. Alrighty, welcome back. We're setting up here for game number 4 between Anti-Clown Association and ReGen. ACA going up 2-1 here as we go into our 4th map, which is going to be Battlefield of Eternity. Let's jump into that draft. See what our teams can do on the only 2-lane map here in the Storm Division Season 3 pool. ACA looking to close things out here on Battlefield. ReGen looking strong this series. Already taken 1 match. See if they can take a second as they open up with the Stukov ban. ACA responding with the Medivh. Anti-Clown Association could be forced to give up the Vala here. Almost certainly going to be forced to give up the Vala here, as Zagara being an available hero. Unless they feel on Battlefield Vala is more valuable. We'll have to see. I feel like Zag is still the answer. See what they think. Li Ming, removed by ReGen. They're thinking about it. Is it Zagara? Is it Vala? It's still Zagara. It's still Zagara. Battlefield of Eternity. Still Zagara. First pick over to ReGen. Do they scoop up the Vala? Or do they just plan to draft around it? See what they want for this first selection. Hogger is available. Junkrat is available. Favoring the Junkrat here is Albatox. Okay, alright. It's a good hero. It's a hero that's often banned. It's very highly coveted by both sides. Will Anti-Clown Association move in on the Vala? No. Thinking that's a little bit greedy into Junkrat. They're going to go Brightwing Hanzo. Kelsier on the Hanzo. Valimar on the Brightwing. It's a game of Vala Chicken. Do you go Vala Junkrat or Vala Hanzo? You can. I think you can. I think you can. See if they do. Next 2 picks here. Hogger, Anubarak coming on out. Aragonis. Happy to take back the Anub. Altanian will choose that Hogger. We're going to the mid-ban. ACA, they're looking at the Hogger, Junkrat, Anubarak. Stukov, already banned away. They've already got the Brightwing picked up. do we see something like a Malfurion ban here? Malfurion very good at setting up Junkrat explosions. They're still scared of the Vala. Okay. I think you can still go Vala Junkrat and it can be a huge problem. So instead, gonna let the Malfurion through, should it be chosen by ReGen. ReGen looking at the Brightwing Hanzo. See if they remove something like Johanna here. Caesar Salad's been playing a big Johanna. There it is. Johanna removed. Murden not a bad pick here either. We did see Caesar Salad play a successful Murden in that last game. See if that's going to be the choice. They've got something else in mind on the side of ACA. Sylvanas hasn't been a super high priority. I think it can still work here for Anti-Clown Association. Could honestly work for either team. But it's going to be Murden here for Caesar Salad, and Dude Abide's going to take an early Malthael. Interesting, interesting. Godfilth going to sit on that last pick. Flyest Raven and Splash. We need a healer. We need some flex. It's not going to be a Medivh this time. We'll see what they want to do to lock up the rest of this draft. Junkrat isn't exactly a solo-ranged kind of healer, or kind of damage. They're going to buff it with some Zeratul. Flyest Raven finally able to pick that up after it was banned basically the rest of the series. And Splash going with the Lucio here. Lucio, an interesting choice. I guess there's a bit of stun power. Being able to push back Malthael is kind of good. I guess just having that speed, having that scout is a good idea. Uther. Malthael, Uther. Old school comp here coming on in from Anti-Clown Association. Going with the Divine Shield. I wonder if we're going to see a Tormented Souls here from Dude Abides. Kelsier going to go sticking with the Hanzo. Albatox still on Junkrat. Looks like everyone's happy with their picks. Godfilth will remain on the Uther. Oh, man. I'll tell you what. I hit the gym on Monday. Did some chest press, did some shoulder press, and the onset muscle soreness is kicking in, man. Oh. Alrighty. Loading into game 4. We got the Zeratul kicker on one side, we've got the Uther on the other. Let's see who comes out ahead. Alrighty, let's do it. Game number 4. On the left in the blue, Anti-Clown Association. Kelsier playing the Hanzo. Valimar is on Brightwing. Godfilth playing Uther. Caesar Salad is on the Murden. And Dude Abides playing Malthael. On the right in the red, we have ReGen. Albatox playing the Junkrat. Splash is on Lucio. Aragonis on the Anubarak. Flyest Raven playing that Zeratul. And Ultanian is on the Hogger. We're going to the mid-cam. We're going to the mid-cam. Here they come out to the mid. Hanzo scouting out there. Surprisingly good scout with that W. You get a lot of angles. You get a lot of vision. Aragonis will be first discovered. Kelsier getting 3 stacks on that W quest. Big stun combo. Polymorph as well. Wow, Aragonis taking big hits. Is it going to be enough to get out? The Reaper's Mark will not finish Anubarak. But we saw the combo. It's the Stormbolt. It's the Hammer of Justice. It's the Polymorph. Has got Filth stopping short. Flyest Raven going to see it. Up here in the top lane, we got the 2v2. Zeratul, not a huge threat here in the early game, but something to watch out for. Not going to be able to just rotate for free. Nubrak going into the back line. Valimar going to get hit with the double stun as Flyest Raven trying to catch up for some damage. Just throwing in a little bit of extra wave clear there. 10 stacks at the 1 minute 10 mark on that quest for Kelsier. Looking to get those 2 extra bolts. 11 stacks. Scout out on the bottom camp is going to discover that ReGen is working on the side. Splash taking a big hit there. 15 stacks. Unbelievable. Right now, ReGen thinks they can hold this point. Caesar Salad, is actually body blocked off the point there. Junkrat with the mine as well. Valimar is going to force in and save. Flyest Raven able to blink on out of trouble. Kelsier almost landing a big money scatter. But ReGen gets the camp. It's not going to do a whole lot. It's actually going to be cleared right onto the pad. But they do get the experience from it. Caesar Salad going to move on in there, try to follow up onto Aragonis. Anubarak is going to move back to safety. Still 0 kills. Checking in on the top lane here. Dude abides. Will be dove onto by Flyest Raven, but Brightwing going to deny. Denied. Objective spawning in about 30 seconds here. We see the team starting to float over to their shaman camps. Get those started up. They want them pushing during the objective. Gotta have them pushing during the objective. Such is the way of Bartleby of Eternity. Flyest Raven taking a little bit of extra damage there. That's alright. Anti-Clown Association trying to set up. Get ready to race. Sultanian in for the defense, though. Junkrat Trap's going to go ahead and control those zones. Interested to see whether we're going to see Big Az on 7, or whether we're going with the Sticky Wicket. Aragonis taking some split arrows once again. Kelsier extra stun is in. Anubarak really has been the target here for Anti-Clown Association to start things off. Big scatter once again. Altanian is going to be the target. And first blood of the game goes over to Anti-Clown Association. Malthiel clearing up the top lane push. Zeratul cleaning up the bottom lane push. And Kelsier and Dude Abides are going to be able to step up and get a little bit of race in. Godfilth trying to guard the edge. Albatox just throwing those grenades over, getting as much damage in as possible. But about 2,000 damage behind as we move into race positions. Godfilth and Aragonis. 2 ships passing in the night. We'll trade some stuns. Godfilth could be in trouble here. Blown back, but Valimar comes in with the save. Can the 2 healers boogie on out of there? The rest of his Anti-Clown Association is going to finish the objective, but Valimar's going to go down. Godfilth going to go down as well. Both healers taken out there on the chase for the price of an Immortal that's going to be heading to the top lane. Not going to be super far behind this objective, but they will be behind. Caesar Salad, is actually caught on the Dwarf Toss. This could be trouble. Caesar Salad is low. Caesar Salad is down. Nice stagger there by ReGen. First tower going to go down there. Objective, probably going to lock up the other tower. A couple more autos. One more? There it goes. It was looking like maybe not. Objective, clearing up the wall. While the rest of ReGen looking to take that top camp. Bottom camp jumped on there by Anti-Clown Association. And the honorable trade commences. Looks like it is Sticky Wicket there for Junkrat. So not looking to drop those mines in lane here. Caesar Salad sent to the back line. Dwarf Toss interrupted there by the knockback, and Muradin having a tough time versus this setup. So many roots and stuns and knockbacks. There's really just not a good time to use that Dwarf Toss. So both tanks kind of being targeted by these teams. Kelsier looking for the clear on this defense. But the wall and the well are going to go down. Right now, ReGen looking strong. Godfilth. Oh no, Godfilth is caught on the edge. Didn't see the rotation there. Valimar once again trying to come on through with the save. Godfilth trying to walk back, but Flyest Raven blinks on in, and that is going to be an Uther going down. 5 kills here for ReGen, and they're about to have their level 10s. Meanwhile, Altanian has just been pushing through the bottom lane. Is going to get 1 cannon tower here. 10s are in. Looking at the Shockwave, High Five, Might of the Nerazim, Cocoon, and Riptire. As the bottom wall going to be taken out here. Caesar Salad get hit, knocked, stunned once again. Oh, the knockback from the mine not going to connect. Kelsier looking to get the counter kill onto Altanian. The scatter not going to connect there. And our next objective is up and available. Right now, ACA does not have their level 10s. Malthael headed up to the top side to try to rectify that problem. Caesar Salad getting out of there nice and early. But there's the 10s for ACA. We've got the Blink Heal, we've got the Divine Shield, Avatar, Last Rites, and Dragon Arrow. Caesar Salad once again getting out of dodge before things get too sticky. Zeratul racing on the top side. Malthael looking to join the rest of the team here. Junkrat doing some good zoning. Caesar Salad going to jump right in with that Dwarf Toss. They're looking to engage here. Godfilth repositioned but gets out of the Immortal Stun. Caesar Salad sent back to full health by Valimar. D-Shield is going to be self-cast by Godfilth as Dudabides gets on out of that Cocoon. Hogger sent right to the backline as the Riptire will separate Valimar and Dudabides. So far, Anti-Clown Association... Oh, Zeratul picked off Kelsier with a huge combination. Bursts down the Protoss. Hanzo rooted and silenced in the backline there, but Valimar keeping Hanzo nice and healthy. Caesar Salad a little bit low here. Stun combo comes out onto Dudabides. The Shockwave didn't quite land there. Dudabides shifted somehow. And Hogger went down. I didn't see how Dudabides just kind of nudged sideways. But the Shockwave missed, and Hogger does go down. And Anti-Clown Association is going to have a pretty healthy Immortal here, and a Shaman Camp pushing the bottom lane.
The light of the Crystal Arch shines on.
The light of the Crystal Arch shines on. Doesn't it, though? Doesn't it, though? Malthael looking to join the team. Objective will be a little bit ahead of the wave here, but will stop to try to clear these minions. Anti-Clown Association, they've got a one-level lead here that's quickly being gap closed. Junkrat just going to pop the Riptire to go ahead and clear that wave. Flystraven going to get on out of there. Splash using the high five to move out of harm's way. Well is down. Fort being focused here. Down to half health. The objective almost certainly going to cleave this away. There it goes. Caesar Salad onto the back line. There's the splash high five once again. Dudabide's a little bit low, but Valimar is in for the save. And this objective is about spent. Anti-Clown Association going to mount up and ride on out. Meanwhile, Altanian is going to go ahead and take a fort. Maybe, kinda, sorta. There it goes. Oh, but the turnaround onto Lucio in the mid. I wasn't expecting a turnaround there from ACA. Caesar Salad trying to find Albatox in the back line. Not gonna get it, but they will have their level 13s. Polymorph and stun comes out. Altanian in trouble. Oh my goodness. Oh, the Stormbow. The Stormbow gets the kill onto Hogger. Junkrat looking to be a nuisance. Camp stolen by ACA. Looking at the top fort here. Their minion wave isn't in range. But they do have the Shaman Camp that's going to draw some fire. The call to focus on tower is out. Caesar Salad taking some hits. But the armor and healing from Brightwing and Uther are definitely enough. And top fort is going to go down. Flystraven continuing to push the bottom lane. The rest of ReGen thinking about bottom camp, thinking about bottom fort. Zaragonis delivers the beetles. Moves on. Just like a UPS driver. Delivers the beetles and moves on. Checking in on that experience here. A lot of minion soak, a lot of mercenary take. That's what's giving Anti-Clown Association their current lead. Caesar Salad trying to move in there onto Aragonis. But the burrow charge is enough. Uh-oh, Flystraven is going to get hit with the scatter. Polymorph comes out. Dudabides is actually going to connect there. Dragon Arrow not going to hit. The rest of the team wants the chase, but Aragonis looking to peel away. Splash hit with the scatter. But our next objective is up and available. Zeratul with a nice blink to get away from that Dragon's Arrow. That would have been it right there. Caesar Salad moving right in once again, using that Skullcracker to harass an Uberak. Clickety-clackety, clickety-clackety. Look at it click. Look at it clack. ReGen trying to form a defensive perimeter here. Zeratul still just pushing down the bottom lane. Wanting to get as much soak. Really wants that level 16 to be able to be more aggressive in these fights. Anti-Cloud Association remaining as 5. Looks like Dude Abides gonna come on down to have to catch this soak. Flyest Raven wants the well here and will get it. Meanwhile, the 4v4 continues in the mid. Kelsier trying to move up and get some scatter arrows. Getting away from those clattering teeth. Steel traps. It is double trap time for Albatox, so looking to cover both corridors. Voltanian moving on up there. And continuing to stall. Malthael and Zeratul continuing to trade blows in the bottom lane, whilst the stall continues. Brightwing in the top lane. He is catching extra soak there for Anti-Clown Association. Dude Abides just wants to clear those minions. Just clearing away those minions. Back Shaman Camp is actually up and started here by Kelsier and Got Filth. Caesar Salad keeping an eye on the edge, but there goes ReGen. They're going to move in and try to get a little bit of race done. Shaman Camp has been taken. The Zeratul continues to push the bottom lane. Here comes Valimar moving in with Caesar Salad. Stormbolt will not connect. Bottom fort is going to go down here, and Zeratul is just going to go ahead and clear that camp. That's going to mean ACA has their level 16s. Caesar Salad jumps on in. There's the extra stun. Last rites. And Hogger is down. Great damage chain there by Anti-Clown Association. And they're going to really get their race on and move into the halftime. Zeratul cleaning up this bottom lane push. Brightwing headed on back to the top lane to keep up the soak. And now we are in race positions. Kelsier going to work on this clear. Oh, there could be a double stun. Nice high five, though, by Splash. Flyest Raven going to move in onto Kelsier here. Got Filth with the healing and the armor. Valimar with the phase shift save. Caesar Salad not going to have any tools available, though. Flyest Raven wants this kill. Cocoon comes out onto the Uther, but it's very quickly burned away. That's going to be another objective going over to Anti-Clown Association. Great job using those save tools. Usually a Zeratul jumping onto a Hanzo is super, super bad news, but the cooldowns from Uther went out, the phase shift from Brightwing went out. Helping Kelsier feel safe enough to solo race versus a Zeratul. Albatox fishing there with another remote mine. Jumping on out of there is Caesar Salad as the objective about half shielding is out onto the wall. Flyest Raven moving into the back line, getting a big cleanse. Scatter Arrow from Kelsier going to bring Zeratul down to half health. Objective shielding is now gone. See if this keep goes down. Caesar Salad going to move on forward. They want to confirm this. Half health on the keep here. Flyest Raven looking to move in on the edge. That's going to be keep going down. Will ACA be able to move up the stun onto 2? Valimar is low, able to blink on out though. Got Filth with the extra stun onto Flyest Raven. Zeratul in trouble. Unstoppable comes on out. Oh, the last rites is going to connect with the scatter arrow. And Zeratul is down. The objective is on the core here. Big Impale. Follow-up route onto Murden. Caesar Salad still in the thick of it. Dragon Arrow going to land onto 2. Can they find these kills? Unstoppable applied by Splash. ACA, they've got the core shielding down. Can they get the series win right now? 84% on the core. They're not going to be able to do it. They don't have the damage to push on through. Too much wave clear available. Too many saves. ReGen lives to die another day. Or possibly lives to turn it around. They've got all the forts down on the side of Anti-Clown Association. They could get themselves a keep if they find themselves a kill on this chase. And they're not too far behind on experience. Only a level behind right now. Kelsier now with the Pierce on level 16. Piercing Arrow is going to help out with the scouting, with the damage, looking for these Zeratul picks. Sonic Arrow. Will discovers. Flyest Raven. Oh, going to avoid the Stormbolt there. Scatter Arrow
Red
does
team's
not
core is
dismount.
under attack.
Shaman Camp continuing to push the bottom lane. We've got the Khazra and the Catapult going to be cleared away by Flyest Raven in the alternate team there.
I shall land in a
Right now, ACA
as will
looking strong. They've got the lane pressure coming up onto this objective. Aragonis trying to keep an eye on the mid area. The Anti-Clown Association just moving as a pack here. Caesar Salad will discover. Gonna get stunned out though. Extra heals are in. Hanzo is put into the cocoon. Will be popped on out of there. Moves over the wall. There's the D-Shield onto Malthael. Getting a ton of damage out. Dragon's Arrow is in. Aragonis is going to go down here. The Riptire not going to be enough to save Aragonis. Objective is up and available. It is defensive positions. Nice scatter there by Kelsier. Discovering those in the vent. Caesar Salad, extra stun there from Uther as well. Unstoppable to try to get Hogger out. And Altanian does escape. Flyest Raven wanting to find these kills on the edge. This double healer comp wants to keep everyone as high health as possible. Silence onto Uther. Dude Abides could be in some trouble here as Flyest Raven wanting to go in there. Caesar Salad, does get the Dwarf Toss on out of there. No knockback to be found. Will be healed up here by Valimar.
Red team's core is under attack.
ACA choosing not to push their luck. They're just going to go ahead and tap. Core pressure in the top lane will have to be dealt with. Caesar Salad with the double stun here is moving right into the back line. Polymorph onto Hogger. Follow-up stun from Uther. Double stun from Uther. Altanian is low. Lucio is taken out. The last rites is going to land onto Hogger. Caesar Salad following up with the Dragon Arrow, and that's Junkrat going down. Flyest Raven desperately trying to find these kills. Will the Reaper's Mark be enough? No, Flyest Raven lives.
For a change in strategy.
Nubrak is going to have to clear away the Khazra in the top lane. The ACA are just going to surge in for the victory. They've got the 3 kills. Zeratul would have to make the baddest of plays. Going to be stunned there. Flyest Raven trying to get the cleaves onto Murden. Polymorph is out. Zeratul has to blink into the base, and the core shielding is down. ACA with the triple kill at the level 20 mark. The group D shield, just to be sure. We're going to see game number 4, maybe, kind of, sort of. Oh my god. ACA, please. ACA, please. Valimar is locked into the core, 9%. Kelsier is being pushed back. There we go. All right. ACA is going to grab this 3-1 series victory. GG. Nicely done. ReGen looking strong. They're on the 4th map. They were looking to control. They had a lot of good tools there pre-10 to control Murd, and very nice work there. But Anti-Clown Association, that double healer, making it very difficult for Zeratul to go in and find those kills with everyone at full health basically all the time. Great job. Great job indeed. Taking a look at the scoreboard, Kelsier on the Hanzo, predictably doing a ton of damage there for Anti-Clown Association, 76,000. Albatox on the Junkrat, even more, 85,500 there for ReGen. Very nicely done. Take a quick look at the talents, and then we'll go ahead and close out this series.